Yeah, I just thought that's not really a good start considering the name of the show and the fact that this is the first episode. That makes it sound like we're about to like mess up. Are we in Rec Room? Because I'm in Rec Room. Does it work for you guys? Try it again.
Hey, stop
No,
recording.
I mean
Stop
try it
recording.
again. I
Stop
said
recording.
though, because like me personally would not let that happen. Oh, frick.
I don't
Okay,
even have it installed. I don't even have it installed.
so nice, Liam. Thank you for. You really were prepared for this, Liam, weren't you?
You know what I do have installed?
Anyway,
Can you restart the recording?
as you all know,
Oh, of course.
as you all know, based on our Discord profile pics, which I hope that Duchuk is recording, I am also Duchuk, but more stretched and expanded with the word "babe" beside my face. Yeah. Go ahead, Combat Squirrel Jr.
Okay, I am
Number
Combat Squirrel Jr.,
4207 on
aka
Discord.
aka Liam. As you can see from my profile picture, I am very handsome. That is definitely a real picture of
Yeah,
me. It's a
that's
real
actually a
picture
real
of
photo
me.
of him.
The nice black,
These are actually real pictures
slick
of.
black
These are
hair.
actually real pictures of John too. These are actually real pictures of John too. That's actually true though. That's like not a joke. So I mean, yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
I can't not laugh at that name. The two-hit multi-target is what gets me because it's not only redundant, it's just like really strange. Oh, he's back. There he is. Let's introduce our fourth member. Let's introduce our fourth member.
Okay. Oh, okay. Dr. Dizzy has arrived. Arlo. Dr.
And that's actually his profile is actually a real picture of his grandma too.
What? Sure.
I mean, look
Sure.
at his profile. It kind of looks like an old granny. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe a little green.
If you squint at it, maybe.
Yeah.
If you look at it really from really far away.
I'm like kind of blind, so basically, I mean, it looks like a granny. I'm kidding. Actually, my vision is perfect. But now, I think the funny part is that there's no comedy to
First
the show.
thing,
But we'll
why is
touch
she
on
so
that
young?
later.
They look the same age.
No, we're not getting to that, Liam. Yet. Calm down. We first start by reading the episode names because I think that's one of the
Oh,
one
of
one of
course.
the most redeeming aspects of this show.
Yeah.
For us, that means it goes up.
Things actually
For us, that
happening.
actually, yeah.
That's the whole
Oh, is that
title.
oh.
That is the entire title.
Wait until we get to episode 6. I'm not either, but I think we should. At the end, we can read the titles. At the end, we should read the titles of all of them.
Okay. I didn't finish the first episodes because I had stuff, but from what I've seen, it picks up a little bit from the first episode because the first episode I admit was quite boring. Nothing really happened. But maybe once we get actually into plot, if there is one, then
If there is one, is
You
a really
literally
good way to describe
okay.
the show.
Here's what I have to say.
Guys, Liam just
Why are they
started
the
playing
same age?
Toho. Guys, Liam just started. Liam, what
What?
the hell? We're on. I'm looking at the Discord. Look at Discord. This is really. I think this is really. We're off to a good start already for our first show. Oh, and
I
he
have
immediately
no
quit
idea
when
what
I.
you're talking about. I have no idea
I
what you're
caught
talking
you.
about.
I literally caught you on camera. I could record this. Right now.
You
Anyways,
are you
whatever.
recording right now? Why are they the same age? No, they're not the same age. They're not the same age, but
They're
she's
not.
kind of
Wait,
she's like
wait. I'm sorry.
They look.
They don't.
They look the
they
same age.
look
I mean,
very
Okay.
similar in age. I
she
guess
looks
she
pretty
just looks
young
Yeah,
for
young.
a mom.
She probably,
Like,
probably just looks.
if I were to just theoretically, I assume John, you're recording on Discord. So if I post things as like reference, you'll get that. So
Here's the thing.
like this is what moms usually look like, right? Like,
Oh God.
okay, well, frick, these are all pretty young moms. But like, I tried to find the best stock image of what a mom might look like. So theoretically, that does not look as hot as
Uh,
Give me a second. It takes me a second to search stuff up.
I thought originally the plot.
She looks a little too young. Hear me out.
I thought the idea of the plot was pretty good, right? I was like, oh, you get isekai, but your mother comes with you. That seems very interesting.
it's an interesting.
And then you see the mother's design, and you're like, uh-oh, that's weird.
I think we all disagree here. I think it actually went uphill when we saw the mother's design. Okay, so my opinion on just like the start, like my first thoughts, because when I came in, I was really looking forward to a lot. With a name like what was the name of the first episode again? Like the name of the show, the name of the episode. I really came in like this is gonna be one of the best shows I've ever watched. So I had very high expectations for this show, and then nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nothing really happened in the first episode. The main character was really boring. The mom was she was there, and there was another world, I guess, but it was like
Technically,
I don't know. There was
technically
nothing
it's a
nothing
video
happened.
game.
The first episode
Technically, it's a video
legitimately nothing happened in the first episode, so it makes sense that like we watched the second episode, so we at least have some content.
But nothing
So-
ever happens in the
oh,
first episode.
Who hasn't talked yet? Who hasn't talked yet about their opinion on the first episode? You're gonna talk about the main character and your opinions on him. I knew you wanted to get into that, so go ahead. Yeah. I actually saw.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Nor any of the other characters, honestly. Like, can I just say, who's the orange hair girl? I need to have like okay,
Why is
yeah.
that her name?
Um, can I just say, Wise is basically the she's basically Mega Man, right? And then you have
Yeah.
like, well, I mean, like, hear me out. I'm comparing it to Konosuba, right? So I need to.
I mean, okay, yeah, but she actually has
Yeah,
useful
Mom?
magic.
Mom is like the little merchant. No, maybe kind. Yeah, I guess you're right. The
I mean,
mom.
I think she's a little more. It's like
Yeah, it's just kind of bad. Like nothing. It was definitely not funny. So let's move on to the second episode. That's what really spices it up.
general plot. Uh,
Yeah, let's move on to the next category. What was that?
Oh,
That
about it.
was I did really think about
Hey.
that. I was like, that's
Yeah.
very
yeah. That's a little far-fetched for me.
What about before that? When like they're there, right? And then boom, they're at the the king's castle.
They're
So
just there.
they're in the game in that
Floating
on that floating island, and then they're just at the king's castle in the
Right.
next scene.
Let's actually explain the plot just a little bit here, and I don't assume we'll be spoiling much considering we're like writing the first bit of it.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah. Fair enough.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
True. Anyway, he's in another world, right? So he has his mom with his mom, but then we find out in episode 2 and kind of episode 1, it's some weird like program to get people connected with their moms. Can I just say, of all the things, the really bad things to fix in the world, getting people more connected with their mother, it does not require you to put time and effort into making an entire VR thing just to get people
Not even
related with
just
their mother.
VR.
It's not in
Totally.
VR. They literally did some magic voodoo.
Unnecessary.
Yeah,
Almost.
that's kind of weird.
They like extended it far more than, or they drawn it out more than any.
It went farther than it needed to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MMORPG.
Mm.
Okay, that was the one funny part I've seen so far where I was actually like, okay, that's pretty good.
There are a couple other moments that are pretty good too, but like,
Yeah.
yeah. John, have
Definitely.
you seen Konosuba?
Not as funny as like not as
Yeah,
funny
well,
as like
maybe you
any
should
other
watch the rest.
not as funny as like
Yeah.
any other show that's supposed considering it advertises comedy, right? Like it's supposed to be a comedy and it's really not. Well, maybe it hits Sword Art Online because that's not a very high standard. That's not a very
bar.
high standard either. But uh, yeah, I take back everything I said. Actually, Sword Art Online is really good. Uh, and I love when Kirito chooses to revive when he doesn't have that power. Yeah, and then the creator of the game just gives him powers because he thinks it's funny. Anyway, let's move on. This is not. We're off track. This is not,
Yeah, we're
this
we're
is
quite
not the
off
show.
track here.
Okay. Yeah, let's let John rant here for
Yeah,
a little
John, go
while.
off.
He's,
Jotaro.
uh, he's like Jotaro, yeah, except like worse.
I did not.
There's
I did
no
not.
justifying that needing to happen. We could talk about that later. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. What? It,
Oh my god.
Guys, guys, give me a second to explain here. I actually I know what it is. Okay,
Okay,
hear me
wait.
out. No. Listen, there is reasoning for that. Now it's bad reasoning, but I will explain. So I'm guessing, although nothing has been confirmed yet because we watched 2 episodes, and we are not going to confirm it because we will not watch more. but
Oh,
it is. I am assuming it's because she has the status of a mom in the game, and that implies one that right she gets treated differently, but second of all, that implies that the game creator has a really warped mind and intentionally wants the moms to be naked. He wants them. He's thinking about a different type of relationship. He isn't thinking about like mom and son here. He's thinking a step further. He wants them. He's going for this. Yeah, that's what it's looking like.
eh.
That's pretty funny. We can capture your audio on our end and just repeat what you say.
I mean, I am recording.
Wait, the entire time.
Alright,
So
I
it was
love
the
it.
entire recording just us talking, you
Let's
there.
I like the part when I said let's let John
Let's let
rant for a
John
little
go
bit
on
and
his
then it
rant,
just goes silent.
and it's just
Silence.
silent.
Your
No,
radio
honestly,
silence.
I think this should just be our first episode. We should just upload
Oh,
this.
I'm not fixing this. I just fixed my microphone. It's working
That
now.
really adds to the effect. For the first like 10 minutes, everyone's really confused about what's going on, and then they
Everyone's
realize that his
introducing
mic's off.
themselves, and it's just silent for 30 seconds, and then we're back.
It was silent to start too, because you were doing all the
True.
talking to start.
Okay,
Oh,
if my
yeah, you're
microphone is working now, I'm Do Chuck the host.
Thanks for the introduction.
No problem. I think we should probably go through. I was the one that introduced all the segments, so we talked about I read the description, which I'm not rereading, so Google it yourself.
Oh yeah, they didn't
Uh,
really hear that.
we talked about our
Wait,
opinions
so
on the
Wait, do
show.
they even know the name of the show?
Do they know
John,
what
you
we're
were
not
the one that said the name of the show.
Yeah, and I'm not rereading it. They can look at the title of the video. Uh,
This is so
Okay.
stuffed already. My
Um,
God.
opinions on the show. I said I didn't really like it. Overarching plot. I'm pretty sure they could
I
piece
agree.
together what you guys said. And now, opinions on main and side characters. I went on a big rant about how I hated the main character because he was so mean to his mom, and I don't want to go on that rant again. So just imagine it. You guys, how do you guys feel?
Wait, give me 1 second. Actually, Logan, you can start talking,
Okay.
but I have
I didn't-
something.
I mean, I didn't see much of the side characters and stuff.
True.
Because like you don't really get into that.
Okay, pause for a
Yeah.
second. This is just imagine this, viewers. Just look at the Discord chat. Imagine that. That's what was happening. Like that was
That was
the
me.
silence.
That
That was
was
the
me.
silence you heard.
Yeah, that was me when I was talking with the main character. Me in real life. What were you saying, Logan?
I don't remember. Okay,
No, without episode 2, it's honestly pretty hard. But you did
Yeah.
not miss much.
Okay, well, no, I got through most of it. I just put on double speed and went through it.
Oh yeah.
But like, again, there's not much time to really get a full grasp on the
Yeah.
characters.
You need
See
to
what I
rewatch
heard.
the whole series, and that's something that I don't want to do.
Yeah, or at least a few more episodes
Yeah.
to it. First two. But what was her name? Wise, I think. What was her name? Sorcerer? I don't know.
What? Yeah, the redhead girl.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Just, I don't really have.
She was my favorite.
She gives me
Out of
kinda-
all the side characters, I
like-
like her the most.
If we're going back to relating it to like Konosuba, she kind of gives me like Aqua, kind of like confident in her own
Mhm.
abilities.
Yeah, but also she's like the Mega Man who destroys everything. Then she
Yeah.
also
Dennis was
gets
like looking at Konosuba and was like, "Dude, how can we put moms in this?"
she gets silenced instantly. She gets silenced instantly, which is pretty funny. That was actually a reference to Dota.
Dude, that's why the show is so bad. It was because of that.
No, okay.
That's pretty funny.
Thank you. Okay, Benjamin and Liam. Opinions on
Yes.
on the characters?
On the characters, well, you see, the mom is a pretty good character, except for her design.
I don't
Anyway,
think the design was that
the ma-
bad. I just think it was.
character design is not Why is she so young though? You know,
Yeah, I
she
agree.
looks
'Cause
like
she's a mom of
20.
like a teenager.
She's like 20 and she hasn't changed. I don't know.
I thought the
This
character
is
design
just
was
like,
fine though, but
eh?
it just
No,
didn't fit.
yeah.
Okay, let me take over here. I'm gonna
You just
start.
need to rescale the mother.
I'm gonna start by talking about the mom here. I think everything about her was really bad except for her design. I really enjoyed that
What was bad about her?
actually. No, I just want to disagree with everything Liam says. Realistically, she was fine. I mean, like
I actually don't think that there
she's
was something bad
she
about
wasn't
her.
really a realistic mom because I don't think normal
No.
moms like I know John was like, okay, she's a really nice mom,
No
but
mom would
like
be that nice.
hear me out. No mom would be that nice. Like my mom would be kind of like maybe swearing at me a little,
Yeah, they're teenage
maybe
boys.
Yeah.
maybe telling me to stop being a. I don't know if this is gonna be family friendly, but you know, like she
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't be very happy with my behavior. Let's say if I was as
Yeah.
mean as the main character.
I mean, this
I think
episode,
that's the
the
best way
show
to
is
say it.
called first episode fuck up. So I don't know if we have to stick
Oh
to
wait.
fuck up.
Oh yeah. Wait, they didn't hear you say that though, because you were muted at the start.
Ah, the show is
Well,
called first
now
episode
you
fuck
can
ups.
introduce.
Big reveal.
Except we watched 2 episodes
Except there's two
because
Yeah.
episodes
it was
because
really
all
In
the
this was
this
reviews,
this
special.
all the
You
reviews
want,
suck.
you wanted to start off the first episode of our podcast with like a really special
We just
start,
want
you
to
know?
keep our viewers' heads on a swivel.
Yeah, we might also go back to things if they're actually good and like continue
Yeah.
reviewing them,
They
but
could
we're
come back
usually
next
picking
week and
things
we
that we
watch
don't
all of One
expect to be
Piece.
good.
So they're
I
ready
am
for
not
Watch
anything.
doing
all
I'm
of
that.
One
ready for
Piece.
anything.
I refuse to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not
What?
gonna watch a good
You're out of
One Piece.
you're off the show, Logan. That's next
What is
episode.
what is he
You
refusing?
better start watching.
I don't.
Logan
What did
refuses to watch
what did
One
you
Piece.
say? Oh my sad,
Cringe.
sad.
Well,
That's my only goal in life.
I personally could watch 1,000 episodes in a day. Actually,
Exactly.
that's not
Well, you
a
better
problem.
start doing that. That's next week. Reviewing all of One Piece.
Just watching on like 5 monitors at once, and you might get
True.
through half of it by next week.
yeah, you might.
It's
You might. You
not
might.
that hard. Have we all talked about characters? Like, you only talked about the mom, Benjamin, which I
Liam
Yeah,
hasn't
okay.
talked about that.
Other characters wise, a little pink-haired girl was interesting. She seems like she's like an 8-year-old who like probably
Yeah.
the reason she's there because of her mom. We haven't heard that yet, but something tells me she's like a little kid, and she's probably like, my mom didn't let me have like pudding or something, so now she hates her, and that's why she needed to make up. So as for the other characters, though, the main character, he's really boring. He doesn't really
I
add much
hated
other
him.
than yelling at his mother. But I respect him for being cruel to women, but like his mother is a different story. Uh,
I respected him for verbally assaulting his mom.
as
He said
listen,
he said that he wants to disown his mom. I don't think
don't
that's
you like
ever.
Aaron Yeager? Don't you like Aaron Yeager?
Who doesn't like
Can
Aaron
you defend
Yeager?
his actions? Can you
I'm
defend his
Yeager
actions? No. This is becoming a case. This is becoming a court case. Can you defend Aaron Yeager's actions and say that he's any better than this character, other than the fact that he's not boring as
Aaron
hell?
Yeager did nothing wrong because freedom.
Okay, thank you.
Next.
That's all we need.
Next.
Okay.
segment.
Anyway, wait. There's one more character. It's the
Oh,
orange-haired
yeah.
girl, but there's nothing much to say.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
guess next segment.
I like
She was-
her.
she
She's
was-
funny. But yeah.
Wasn't really that funny. She was in a piece of paper. She reminded me of the guy from JoJo who turns people into pieces of paper.
Oh, dude.
Anyway,
JoJo
let's
episode of the week. That's another one.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Other
Yeah.
segment, Joe of the week.
The animation. How does everyone feel about
This is basically the girl. Like, wait, what the hell? That's not a gun. That lacks the
that?
original
They're
image. I
fake
need to.
JoJo references.
Where's the original? Where's the original? I need to find the original. There's the original. Okay.
What's
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought.
Anyway.
Animation.
Oh yeah,
It was-
animation.
It was normal.
Animation's
Like I don't
Yeah.
think I don't.
It was like
I didn't-
stereotypical, just
It was
anime
exactly
animation.
stereotypical. When you think of anime, you think of this type of animation.
Can I just say? I think personally, we should get things to compare it to. So we should take like the best animation and then compare it to that and be
Demon
like,
Slayer.
how did it differ?
No, it was not good against Demon Slayer.
Ah, definitely not good.
I
But like
thought
I was
it was
thinking
good.
that would be a good idea to compare. That'd be a good idea to compare all the
Animation
categories. 'cause
wasn't bad.
He did compare the comedy to Konosuba and said
I
it was
feel like-
much worse.
I feel like we should
So-
compare them to past shows. Like next week we'll be like, I think it did better than blah, and we'll make a big definitive list of
Make a
like,
big tier list. We'll make a big
Yeah.
tier list. Each week we'll
Oh,
add
yeah,
one
I
show
guess
to the
the
tier
end,
list.
yeah. So this is first place right now, and I think that's a sin. So I think we gotta get our next
Yeah,
show
that's
up.
it. We
by
really need to
tier
watch
list.
something decent. We really need to watch something like
so,
good.
So you're saying next week we're doing Sword Art Online? 'Cause I think that's
So,
a good idea.
just so that it's like one above.
No,
Maybe like
no.
one slot above this one.
I thought the animation was good though. Until the CGI slime, I thought it was like not great. But
finish
I
this
mean,
now.
it happens in a lot of
finish it now.
anime.
Finish. Oh,
Liam, you were talking about the slime. How'd you feel?
The slime kind of CGI's. Yeah, CGI. Yeah.
True, it was
CGI
kinda
is in
CGI.
the
Oh,
anime.
thank you for
Either
that
go like
opinion.
really good or not so great.
Yeah, I agree. Some shows pull it off so well, and some do not, like this show.
Yeah.
Benjamin, you said you were the one who really voted for the animation category, so you better
Oh,
give some wise words
How the
here.
hell did I vote for the animation category? I definitely did not, first of all. But second of
Okay.
all, animation wise, oh, you said, wait, you mean I voted for it to be a thing?
Yeah.
Or you mean okay, I thought you were trying to say that I thought this show had good animation. So let me start off with the animation of the show. It was like it was normal. It wasn't like
It
much
wasn't
different
like
than most.
noticeably bad, but also noticeably good. It was.
It wasn't different than most isekais. Okay, I'll
No,
say
yeah.
that. Like it was the basic
I
animation
thought the
quality.
mom's character design was really good, though. Honestly, I
And
mean,
Mom, I did enjoy the mom actually. I don't know what Liam's talking about. Like he
It,
just
it's fine. It was
I mean, for a
actually
theme that
fine.
doesn't fit a like probably 40-year-old mom, but
yeah,
like
Yeah.
I thought it was a good design.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna search up how
I think
old she is.
The main character
It's
is like average isekai protagonist personality and looks.
I feel like the
Yeah, you're not-
red-haired
yeah,
girl
not wrong.
could have been a little better looking personally. Like I don't
liked
know,
her.
like eh. I think your standards are too low. But
Yeah,
second
my
of all,
bad. My bad for talking about fictional women.
yeah, personally, I would not stoop
Benjamin
that low.
only takes the
Hold
highest animation of girls.
What is the mom's name? Mama
Monaco,
Monica. Yep, that's it.
It's
but with O's.
Uh,
definitely that.
Oh wait, Momoko.
Yeah, I searched it up. Most likely to be in her mid to late 30s. Her husband is revealed to be 40 in the light novel, so she's probably around late 30s or 40
Oh,
as
dude,
well.
the light
She does
novel.
not look. She does not
She does
look late
not look
30s
like
or
that.
40. Also, can you tell me why anyone made this light novel and then someone thought, "Wow, that's good enough to make into an anime"? I don't think that
Here's
was
the
really a
thing.
good
I feel
idea.
like we'd
I
have that
think the
question
light
about
novel. I think the light
millions.
novel might have been better. I just have a feeling that it might have actually been good,
Liam,
and then it got
Liam
turned into this
100% read the
monstrosity.
entire light novel.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
totally. I definitely read it. Yes, today, right after school, I went
Exactly.
home and I bought it on Amazon, and it got delivered in 2 minutes, and then I read the whole thing.
Okay, so Liam just got outed. Yeah, animation was
It
not
would
my
have
Yes,
been funny if
special.
you'd actually just kicked him at that moment.
Okay, what about the show intro?
I
Uh,
didn't see the intro.
frick, I
I
need to rewatch that. I kind
Yeah.
of
But
it
I'm
wasn't
watching it.
I
like
already
the
watched the intro
greatest.
before this, and
It
I
was okay.
honestly felt like it was like average anime intro.
It was
was
like
fine.
okay.
The
was a
one
good
thing
an
that I didn't like
intro.
about it though, and that I don't like about some anime intros that do this, is I hate the anime intros that don't give visuals and it's just like the main characters dancing. I like when it's like stuff
Okay, I
happening.
agree with you. I agree with you definitely. I'm actually gonna watch it right now quickly, and you guys can continue to talk. So give me a second.
But yeah, that's just a thing in all anime that I don't like when it's like a good intro. I mean, a good intro is a good intro, but like when it's just like the main characters dancing, yeah, I don't like it as much.
Can we wrap this up? Because I gotta go. I have
Why do you have
places
to
to
go?
places to go.
We have like we can wrap up in like 5 minutes after Benjamin finishes the intro.
Yeah, we can.
Of course, of course.
Here, we'll move on to other I'm gonna read some reviews because I thought the reviews for the show was really funny.
Oh yeah,
this,
okay.
this should be good.
Yeah, yeah. Good.
This guy took it really seriously. I'm not gonna read his whole thing because he wrote like an essay. Um, really jumps the shark in episode 2. I admit I watched the first episode and thought, okay, maybe it won't be too bad. And after all, it's putting a twist on the isekai genre, right? Nope. Instead of an OP MC, we get an OP mom and MC. And then I gave it another try with episode 2 and was taken straight into a full-on incest fest. Some
God.
things can be excused by calling it comedy. It isn't over the top for comedic value. It's rather just a cliche, etchy title. Which I agree. It wasn't even funny, episode 2's like whole slime thing.
True.
Yeah,
Can I come
this
back
is-
in? I've been muted
this-
for a little while. I
yeah.
just listened to the intro.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need to go backtrack a little bit here. So it was decent. Like I think the actual music was decent.
Yeah.
It was catchy enough, but the actual I don't know. It was kind of boring animation wise. I agree with
That's what I thought.
you. It was which happened there. It was a
Um,
little fight, but it was pretty boring.
we're new segment this week. I mean, I guess they're all new segments because we're in the first episode. JoJo reference of the week. We already figured out this one.
Yeah, it's the person in the paper. Obviously,
The
that's
paper,
the
of course. That was pretty good JoJo reference. Now each of our final scores. Logan, you can go first.
Oh, we're doing this out of 10, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can do decimals. You can do like 7.9.
Okay.
We're really diving deep into this.
Yeah, I think just going off the first few, maybe like a 6.
Yeah. I was thinking around there too. Liam?
So I'm gonna give it, a 5.37
Okay.
out of 10.
Why 3-7?
That's just what it is.
You gave the option open to decimals, and this is what you should have expected.
True,
This.
true. Benjamin, what are you giving it?
I wrote down our scores there. So
thank you.
because I made sure to include the 5.37. Personally, I think I'm gonna rate it a little lower than you guys. I think you guys are rating it a little too high. I'd put it at a 5 because this is like the first episode.
Ooh,
I don't want to
true.
rate
Yeah.
this thing
fair enough.
above. I want to rate this thing above halfway and then have something that's like clearly better, but we can't rate it higher. Like I want to give some space. I'm gonna put it right in the middle. It's 5. It's
But
not terrible.
It's
It's
barely,
just not
enough.
good.
It's passing.
boring.
Barely.
Just boring. Okay, it's just boring. So
I agree.
overall, with it
Yeah.
just being boring, my final score would be a 5 out of 10. So
So it is.
overall-
is above.
on a tier list from S to F, including A, B, C, D, E, because I think we need a lot of tiers, so there could be a lot of shows we're rating on here.
Yeah.
I say it's gonna be in high D or
high
low
D,
C.
Low C. I was thinking the exact same thing.
It's like bad, but it's not like
I'd
the
say
worst.
low C. I'd say
I'd
low
say
C,
worse.
especially if it gets better. If it
Okay.
gets better,
I feel
then
like
it's definitely low
I
C.
feel like throughout the
I
run of
think,
this
yeah, like
podcast,
low
we're gonna find some
or-
really bad stuff.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
probably.
This is
Wait.
this is pretty tame to start out with. Like that scene at the end is nothing compared to others.
One other thing
Oh.
on another tier list, same like S to D tier or F tier. What's its trolling rating? How trolling was the show?
Rating.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
pretty trolling. It's pretty.
I,
Trolling.
It's pretty
I think it
trolling.
was pretty trolling. I think the names
The
really upped its
names-
trolling rate. Like,
Some of
the
the
name- I
think-
moments were pretty funny, but it only had its moments.
yeah, I think the name was all of
I
the
think
moments.
it's like high B tier, but that's definitely subject to change the more shows we watch.
Look, when we're comparing it, we were comparing it to Sword Art Online earlier. When we're talking about trolling tiers, Sword Art Online is like an easy S.
Sort
That
of
show,
easy F tier.
I love what that show's author does with the show, which
I do
is
too.
whatever the hell he wants. So anyway,
just like,
I
"You should
think
be on, like,
I think
this
I'll be
show."
logging off for this week. I think I'm gonna go. I think that was a
Yeah,
good first.
I think that was a
episode,
great
personally.
first
oh yeah,
episode.
that was good.
Next week, if anyone actually
and-
watches this, please recommend
Next week.
give recommendations. But if not, we'll just choose our own thing.
I have a recommendation.
Watch the show next week.
What's your recommendation, Liam?
Okay.
Well, you see, I guess people will have to find out if
Dude,
it happens
nice,
next
nice.
week.
Viewer retention, I like it. Thinking like a true
Friends.
YouTuber.
Fence is real.
Well,
There, I posted the title
Thank you.
just in case.
I'm gonna put that in our Google Doc after.
Oh, probably, yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
that's pretty.
Anyway.
That's
we
it.
really watched it. I think that title really might up it. Like title rating.
True.
How about we rate titles and episodes? 'Cause
Oh,
that
yeah,
would
we
be-
should.
No trolling.
Oh,
rating,
yeah.
Title rating. This is
That's really
actually like a high A tier title.
title. This is why. That was the only reason I wanted to watch this show. So yeah,
Yeah.
that would be a really
Yeah.
high tier title.
It like
Uh,
it really draws you in, and then you're like,
Title
wow,
brings
so
it
really
up,
drew
yeah.
me in. It really drew me in. I was like, I liked the redundance and also the strangeness of it overall.
Do you love her
So
mom
anyway,
and her 2-hit multi-target attacks? I think it's high A tier title.
I think it's A tier.
I
definitely.
think A tier title.
Yeah.
Agreed.
like I will thank you.
I feel
Goodbye.
like
I think
Benjamin,
that's it for
that's
this.
actually the perfect rating thing. I think the title, because we're only watching on one episode, and the title is something we can
Title
judge
should
without
be
even
what we
watching
rate
the
in
show.
every show. Okay, well, unless they're actually good, then I feel like we should actually watch them
Yeah.
and give them a proper
Just
rating.
like Sword Art
Yeah.
Online. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna rate something. Watch the first episode; it'll be bad, and then everyone will get really
Yeah.
mad at us for only watching the first episode. But that's exactly what we're here for.
But
So
we're here for a little
it for
trolling,
today.
and then
Goodbye.
I
Exactly.
permaban every person who who
Yeah.
comments that we're wrong.
We actually have 0 viewers because we banned them all. Goodbye.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Well,
Great
All right.
episode.
oh well.
Peace out.
Good
See you
episode.
next week.